Imagine for a moment that you are walking along a path, each step heavy with the weight of unspoken burdens and silent exhaustion. The journey feels endless and your energy is fading. In these moments of profound weariness, when every fiber of your being is pleading for respite, there is a voice that reaches out to you, a voice that transcends the noise of your fatigue and whispers words of deep understanding and comfort. That voice is God's, and today He wants you to hear this powerful truth. I know you are tired. This isn't just a fleeting acknowledgement. It's a divine embrace that envelops you with compassion and reassurance. As we delve into this message, let these words be a soothing balm to your weary soul, a reminder that you are seen, loved, and supported in ways beyond your imagination. Embrace this moment of divine understanding and let it renew your spirit. God knows your struggle, and He is here to walk with you through every step of your tired journey. There are days when the weight of the world feels almost too much to bear, when the demands of life leave you feeling utterly depleted. In those moments, it's easy to question if anyone truly understands the depths of your weariness. But God does. He sees beyond the surface, beyond the facade of strength you put on for the world. When He says, I know you are tired, it's not just an acknowledgement of your physical exhaustion, but a deep understanding of your emotional and spiritual fatigue. He knows the moments when you've had to dig deep for strength you didn't know you had, and He recognizes the silent struggles you face. This divine awareness is a reminder that you are never alone in your exhaustion. God walks with you in your weariness, providing comfort and strength in ways you may not always see, but can always trust. Your journey has been long, filled with challenges and obstacles that have tested your resolve. It's in these times of trial that the truth of God's understanding becomes most apparent. When He says, I know you are tired, He is acknowledging the battles you fought and the exhaustion you felt. This statement is not just a consolation, but a declaration of His intimate knowledge of your struggles. God sees the nights you've spent tossing and turning, the days you've pushed through despite feeling like you're running on empty. He understands the toll that life's demands have taken on you, and He is here to offer you rest and renewal. His promise is that, even in your fatigue, He will provide the strength you need to continue. Trust in His provision and allow His words to be a source of comfort and encouragement. There's a sacred space in acknowledging your weariness and surrendering it to God. When He says, I know you are tired, He invites you to lay down your burdens and find solace in His presence. Your exhaustion is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your perseverance and resilience. God sees the effort you've put into each day, the sacrifices you've made, and the dreams you've yet to see come to fruition. His understanding of your tiredness is an invitation to come to Him, to exchange your heavy load for His light and easy yoke. It's in this exchange that you find true rest, not just for your body, but for your soul. Allow yourself to be vulnerable before God and let His peace wash over you, rejuvenating you for the journey ahead. In the midst of your fatigue, it can be easy to feel as though your efforts are in vain. You may question if your hard work and dedication are making a difference, or if they are simply adding to your exhaustion. But God sees the fruit of your labor, even when you cannot. When He says, I know you are tired, He is affirming that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Every act of love, every moment of perseverance, and every step forward is seen and valued by Him. Your weariness is not an indication of failure, but a reflection of your commitment and faithfulness. God's words are a reminder that He is aware of your sacrifices and that He will bring forth the fruit of your labor in His perfect time. Continue to trust in His plan, knowing that your efforts are making an impact even if you cannot see it right now. The journey of faith is not always easy, and there are times when the path can feel overwhelmingly arduous. God's understanding of your tiredness is a testament to His compassionate nature. When He says, "I know you are tired," He is offering you a gentle reminder that He is aware of the struggle and that He has not forgotten you. His knowledge of your weariness is not a distant observation, but an intimate understanding of your experience. In your moments of exhaustion, God is present, ready to offer you strength and encouragement. He knows the moments when you felt like giving up, and He is there to lift you up and carry you through. Lean into His presence and allow His love to rejuvenate your spirit. You are not alone in your fatigue. God is with you, guiding and sustaining you every step of the way. Your fatigue is a signal that you've been carrying a heavy load, and God understands the weight of that burden. When He says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the emotional and physical toll that life's demands have taken on you. This understanding is not just about recognizing your exhaustion, but about offering you a path to relief and renewal. God's promise is that He will provide you with the strength you need to continue, even when you feel like you have nothing left to give. His understanding of your weariness is a call to seek His rest, to come to Him with your burdens and find peace in His presence. Trust in His promise to renew your strength and give you the endurance you need for the journey ahead. In the midst of your exhaustion, it's easy to feel isolated and alone. You may wonder if anyone truly understands the depth of your weariness, or if anyone cares about the struggles you face. But God's words, "I know you are tired," are a powerful reminder that you are not alone. His understanding is not just a comfort, but a declaration of His presence in your life. He is aware of every challenge you face, every moment of fatigue, and every burden you carry. His knowledge of your tiredness is a reflection of His deep compassion and unwavering support. Take solace in the fact that God is with you, even in your darkest and most tired moments. His presence is a constant source of strength and encouragement, and He will see you through to the other side. Rest is not a luxury but a necessity, and God recognizes this. When He says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging your need for rest and renewal. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and to push through despite your exhaustion, but God's invitation is to find rest in Him. His understanding of your tiredness is an invitation to pause, to take a step back, and to allow yourself to be refreshed. God's rest is not just about physical relaxation, but about finding peace for your soul. It's an opportunity to recharge, to reconnect with Him, and to regain the strength you need for the journey ahead. Embrace this time of rest, knowing that it is a gift from God designed to restore you and prepare you for what lies ahead. Your tiredness may come from many sources: work, relationships, personal challenges, but God's understanding encompasses it all. When He says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the complexity of your fatigue and the multifaceted nature of your struggles. Each area of your life contributes to the weight you carry, and God sees and understands every aspect of it. His promise is that He will meet you in your weariness, addressing not just the surface level of your exhaustion, but the deeper emotional and spiritual needs that accompany it. Allow God to address these needs and trust that He will provide the healing and support you require. His understanding is complete and His care is comprehensive. You can find comfort in knowing that God is attentive to every detail of your struggle and is committed to guiding you through it. Sometimes the exhaustion you feel is not just physical, but also spiritual. The weight of life's challenges can drain you in ways that are difficult to articulate. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is speaking to the depth of your spiritual weariness as well. He understands the moments when your faith feels fragile, when your prayers seem unanswered, and when you struggle to see the light at the end of the tunnel. God's understanding of your spiritual fatigue is a reminder that He is with you in these moments of doubt and uncertainty. His promise is that He will strengthen your faith, renew your spirit, and guide you through the darkness. Lean on Him in these times of spiritual exhaustion and trust that He will provide the hope and encouragement you need to persevere. Your weariness is a testament to your perseverance and dedication. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is recognizing the hard work and effort you've put into your journey. This acknowledgement is not just about your physical state, but about the heart and soul you've invested into every aspect of your life. God sees the sacrifices you've made, the challenges you've overcome, and the commitment you've shown. His understanding of your tiredness is a reminder that your efforts are valued and that He is pleased with your faithfulness. Take heart in knowing that God honors your dedication and that He is working on your behalf. Continue to press forward with the confidence that your labor is not in vain and that God's blessings are on their way. In the midst of your exhaustion, it's important to remember that God's strength is made perfect in your weakness. When He says, "I know you are tired," He is inviting you to rely on His strength rather than your own. Your weariness is an opportunity to lean into God's grace, to allow Him to carry the burden that you were never meant to bear alone. God's understanding of your tiredness is a call to surrender your efforts and to trust in His provision. His strength will uplift you, His grace will sustain you, and His power will carry you through. Embrace this divine exchange and allow God to infuse you with the strength and energy you need for the journey ahead. The journey of life is often filled with seasons of intense labor and effort. During these times, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and drained. When God says, "I know you are tired," He's acknowledging the season you are in and the intensity of your current struggles. His understanding is a reminder that seasons of exhaustion are temporary and that He is with you through every phase of your journey. Trust that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating your life in ways that will eventually lead to a season of renewal and blessing. Hold on to the promise that, even in your weariness, God is preparing something beautiful and fulfilling for you. The current season may be challenging, but it is part of a greater plan that God has for your life. Sometimes the fatigue you feel is the result of striving to meet expectations, whether your own or those imposed by others. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the pressure you felt and the weight of those expectations. His understanding is a call to release the burdens of perfection and to find rest in His grace. God does not require you to meet impossible standards. He simply invites you to be yourself and to trust in His provision. Let go of the need to prove yourself and rest in the assurance that you are enough just as you are. God's grace is sufficient for you, and His love is unconditional. Allow this understanding to bring peace to your weary heart, knowing that you are accepted and cherished by Him. The path you walk is often filled with twists and turns, ups and downs that can leave you feeling exhausted and disheartened. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the complexity of your journey and the emotional toll it takes. His understanding is a reminder that He is with you through every twist and turn, guiding you and supporting you. Trust that God is using each part of your journey to shape and prepare you for what lies ahead. Even when the road is difficult and the path seems unclear, God is working in ways you may not yet see. Keep moving forward with the confidence that He is directing your steps and that His plans for you are good. In moments of extreme fatigue, it can be hard to see beyond the immediate exhaustion and to envision a brighter future. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is offering you a glimpse of hope beyond your current weariness. His understanding is a promise that, even in the midst of your exhaustion, there is a future filled with hope and renewal. God's plan for your life includes moments of rest and restoration, and He is working to bring about a season of refreshing. Hold on to the promise that your current tiredness is not the end of your story, but a chapter in a greater narrative of hope and blessing. Allow God's assurance to uplift you and to inspire you to keep moving forward with faith in His promises. The journey of faith often requires navigating through seasons of intense weariness where every step feels heavy and every effort seems monumental. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the profound nature of your struggle and offering you a lifeline of encouragement. His understanding is a reminder that He is aware of every difficulty you face and that He is with you in your exhaustion. God's promise is that He will provide the strength and support you need to continue. Trust in His ability to sustain you through the tough times and to bring you to a place of renewal and peace. Your weariness is not a sign of defeat, but a testament to your perseverance and faithfulness. Your tiredness is a reflection of the deep commitment you have to your journey and the impact it has on your life. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is recognizing the depth of your dedication and the sacrifices you've made. This understanding is a reminder that your efforts are not in vain and that God values the heart you have put into your journey. Allow His words to comfort you and to renew your sense of purpose. God's promise is that He sees your sacrifices and is working to bring about a fruitful outcome. Continue to trust in His plan and to find strength in His assurance that your labor will bear fruit in due time. In moments of fatigue, it's easy to lose sight of the progress you've made and to focus solely on the exhaustion you feel. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is inviting you to shift your perspective and to see the journey from His viewpoint. His understanding encompasses not just your weariness, but also the progress you've made and the growth you've achieved. Trust that God is acknowledging your efforts and celebrating the milestones you've reached. His promise is that He will continue to guide you and support you as you move forward. Embrace His encouragement and let it inspire you to keep pressing on with hope and faith. The weariness you feel is a sign that you are deeply invested in your journey and committed to your path. When God says, "I know you are tired," He is acknowledging the depth of your involvement and the emotional toll it has taken on you. This understanding is a reminder that God is with you, not just in the moments of strength, but also in the moments of fatigue. His promise is that He will be a source of comfort and renewal for you. Allow His words to reassure you that your commitment is seen and valued, and that He is working to bring you through your current season of exhaustion into a place of rest and rejuvenation. As we conclude this message, remember that God's awareness of your tiredness is not just a statement of fact, but a profound expression of His love and care for you. He sees your struggles, understands your weariness, and is with you in every step of your journey. Allow His words to be a source of comfort and encouragement, and trust in His promise to provide rest and renewal. Your exhaustion is a sign of your perseverance and dedication, and God values every effort you make. Take heart in His assurance that you are not alone and that He is guiding you toward a place of peace and restoration. Thank you for joining us today. May God's presence bring you comfort and strength as you continue on your path. Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and remember, God knows you are tired, and He is with you every step of the way.